Hello, I'm Tim.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
We're making this video so we can share our experience of Shannon having a brain tumour. Shannon's brain tumour and how it completely changed and affected our lives. We've been together for about 3 years now, and we found out that Shannon was pregnant in June 2015.
Pregnancy was pretty normal, wasn't it? I wasn't having any really bad symptoms. I was just getting a bit fat, but that was pretty much it, wasn't it? I just plodding along with a little bump. But got to about maybe 5 months and I started to get really poorly. I was having really bad headaches. I was having really bad anxiety. I was having really bad depression. You were having to like drag me out of the house because I didn't want to leave. And as well as that, I was having quite bad vision. My vision wasn't great at times. So I went to the doctors, to like my midwife and my GP, and they put me on some antidepressants. And we kind of thought that that was it done. I'd take these tablets and I'd be okay. But it wasn't actually. I ended up feeling a lot worse from then. I was having, my headaches just got so bad that I was opening my eyes first thing in the morning and having to reach over and get a sick bucket. And when I was being sick, I was having the worst pain in the back of my head. And like, I like to exaggerate a little bit, but I kept saying to you tonight, like, I feel like my head is going to explode.
Yeah, it
just got so bad.
It just got progressively worse and worse over the last couple of months of Shannon's pregnancy.
The headaches were just knocking me out. That was me in bed for a few days because they was just so bad. It kind of got to the point where we'd gone back and forward to the doctors so many times, and it got to maybe, I think it was the 5th of January, when my mum took me to urgent care again. The doctor there took a urine sample, and there was a tiny bit of protein in it. So he sent me off to the next hospital to go and get checked out for preeclampsia. We got taken into triage in our hospital in Watford, and I had lots of tests done on me there about the suspected preeclampsia, and it turned out that it wasn't preeclampsia, but they still were a bit concerned over why I was having such bad headaches. So I stayed overnight, and they were going to send me down for an MRI scan the next morning. I went down for my MRI scan in the morning. They usually take between like 30 and 40 minutes or maybe longer. I was only in mine for about 10 minutes before they brought me back out to you and my mum in the waiting room. And you and my mum sort of said to me, didn't you, like, oh, you're only in there for 10 minutes. I hope that's not a bad sign.
But we still didn't think anything of it.
No. So we just went back to the room and we waited, and a few hours later, wasn't it, someone came in, asked you who you were, and sort of checked with me that it was okay that you and my mum heard what they were just about to say. They sat us down, they sat on the end of my bed, they sat you down next to me, they sat my mum on a chair, and that's kind of when, before they'd even opened their mouth, you and my mum knew that something bad was going to happen, because it was like in a movie, wasn't it? They told you to come closer, they told you to sit down, and then she just said to me, I'm really sorry to tell you that we've done your MRI scan and we found that you have a brain tumour. And I don't clearly remember what happened after that, because I just think was in quite bad shock.
So she said that they found this mass on the MRI scan, and she drew a picture of Shannon's head.
At the base of my head, like the end of the top of my spine, she just drew this big circle, didn't she? And I remember her doing that, and her just drawing the circle and saying, yeah, you've got a brain tumour. And that was kind of crazy. I started laughing because I think I was in such bad shock that I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't cry, I couldn't do anything but laugh because I just didn't believe it. So
we were obviously worried for 100 different reasons. Shannon was 7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what was going to happen to the baby, what they were going to have to do. So they'd contacted a few different hospitals in London to try and find out what the best course of action was.
They chose the Royal London Hospital because they had the facilities there, which meant that I could have brain surgery there and my baby there, so that we'd be able to see each other and we wouldn't miss that bonding time.